Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. This is Growing Wisdom, and perhaps you've had a tough winter where you are, or you're watching this video in the summer and thinking, how do I protect my plants for the upcoming winter? Well, you know, this year I had this plant, I put it in, and it looked pretty much like this in the fall, and all that snow has weighed it down, so now the branches are starting to grow sideways. Perhaps over the course of the season, this would tend to become a little more upright. We're going to give it a little bit of help. Notice that I've just got a simple bamboo stake. This is a very light plant, not very heavy. You just place this in the ground. Then you can see how much more upright this is, and we're just going to attach this to the bamboo stake. Over the course of the summer now, this will tend to help this plant to grow. I may leave it up for another year, but I really want to encourage this to grow upright. Here I've got a nice piece of rubber. It's soft, it stretches a little bit, it has a little bit of give. So as I put this around the plant, I can tie it and it's not going to harm the plant as the plant moves. Also, as the plant trunk gets bigger and bigger, if I forgot to take this off, it would stretch a little bit and not choke the plant. So it's very important not to use wire or very strong string. This particular upright conifer here, folks, the top of this was all the way at the ground under the snow. So we just raised it up. I've actually used some old sheets. I find that these work pretty well. I've actually used a metal pole here because this needed more strength than a simple bamboo stick. Now that I know how much damage the snow can cause, I may actually leave this here, and eventually the green will sort of cover it and you really won't notice it there. Let me show you one more. And finally, for this really tall conifer, I've had to use a fence post. You also could use rebar. Rebar works really well for this because it's nice and sturdy. This entire plant almost all flipped over. So don't be afraid for winter damage, plants that have bent over, to use strong things like fence posts, rebar. For smaller things, you could perhaps use a piece of bamboo, tie it up, straighten it up, and it should be fine. We want you to come back and check out our videos. We've got over 450 videos now on growing wisdom. Thanks for watching.